Well, what did the viewers think of this program? Because as I said earlier, I still don't know what the ratings were, but I assumed they had to be abysmal. Can you help me out on this?
Yeah, last week's AEW Dynamite ratings from TBS.
And this was for September whatever the
September whatever the known as September 6th in the calendar, the Gregorian calendar.
Those people again?
September 6th, AEW Dynamite was watched by 887,000 viewers on average.
Good Lord. I'll tell you what, now whatever season that was conflicting with them is over. They're keeping this audience at least on average 800 and something thousand every week. I don't see how with these fucking programs, but go ahead.
Well, quarter one, and these were compiled by WrestleNomics, 8 to 8:15 p.m., Orange Cassidy's live promo, and Jon Moxley versus AR Fox through an ad break, 982,000 viewers.
Good. Okay, I see what helped the averages. That's a significantly larger lead-in than they've been getting lately, isn't it?
I think that
they haven't been close to 1 million in a while.
No, that's the largest number in a while, and I'm looking at the trend line here that WrestleNomics has, and it's significantly above that. But quarter two, 8:15, 8:30 p.m., the finish of Moxley versus AR Fox, the post-match with Darby Allin, Nick Wayne, Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and an ad break. Chris Statlander versus Emi Sakura.
Oh, good Lord.
And Roderick Strong and the Kingdom's therapy video. 889,000 viewers.
Jesus, okay. Almost 100,000, 93,000 said. Pfft.
So a Silverdome full of fans turned off the show. Quarter three, 8:30 to 8:45 p.m. Aussie Open versus Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara with picture-in-picture ads and the post-match angle. 938,000 viewers.
Okay, now do you think...
And the high point in the key demo, 440,000.
Do you think even their fans now are starting to just pick and choose? Like, let me check back every 15 minutes or whatever? That's awful big fluctuation for those numbers.
I think there are fans who wait for an MJF segment. And I think the ratings have shown that there are fans who kind of are in and out. And then once MJF is doing an angle or a promo against someone, they stay for a while. And then they get driven away. We've seen that, though, in the ratings multiple times.
Quarter four,
8:45 to 9 p.m., Ricky Stark's backstage promo, an ad break, Don Callis' backstage promo, and the beginning of the MJF Samoa Joe live promo, 912,000 viewers.
All righty, so that is the end of the first hour, and MJF's just got in the ring. Do we go up or do we go down?
Well, the big 9 o'clock hour, quarter five, 9 to 9:15 p.m., the MJF Samoa Joe live promo and confrontation, an angle with Adam Cole running out, and an ad break, 949,000 viewers.
Whoa, so they popped up another 37,000, and that is the second highest quarter so far of the show next to the start.
That's right. Quarter six, 9:15 and 9:30 p.m., Roderick Strong versus Trent Beretta with picture-in-picture ads, the post-match with the Kingdom, Tony Storm's backstage promo, and an ad break, 845,000 viewers.
Ouch! Okay, and then, there you go, 104,000 people said, we've seen MJF. Time to go.
Quarter seven, 9:30 to 9:45 p.m., the Adam Page Swerve Strickland live promo and confrontation with the Mogul Embassy running out.
You'd have to have been a hardy soul to fucking sit through that whole thing.
Hardy souls over a catering. 858,000 viewers.
Son of a gun! Apparently there was 13,000 extra hardy souls. Well, then this does not bode tremendously well for the final 15 minutes of the program as I'm looking at this average.
And there's also a 2-minute overrun. I'll give you that separately. But here we go, 9:45 to 10 p.m., quarter eight, Darby Allin versus Nick Wayne with picture-in-picture ads twice. 730,000 viewers.
Ew.
With an overrun of 835 for 2 minutes, so I don't know how much that can really be looked at.
So that's 128,000. That's one of the bigger one-quarter drops. You had to know, because why would anybody want to see that, even if they like those guys? If they like them, why do they want to see them fight each other? And then it was the shits. But so they were down 252,000 from the start of the program, and I think that may be a new record percentage-wise, because that's, 26, 27% of the initial audience was not there at the end.
I would think if you were going to do the little buddy angle, usually it means you introduce the character on TV, people start to get to know them, they associate that person with the star they're aligned with because they've been there a while, they have fans.
Right.
Start to maybe do some tag matches. Then he finally gets the big singles opportunity against someone, and he gets a win. Not you do all that, and he gets his big singles opportunity against his buddy, acts like a dick in the match, and then all is forgiven, and they move on as a team. Like, why do that? Like, there's so many weird, like, Dax Harwood, they keep putting him in these singles matches, and he loses, and you know he's going to lose. He's won one singles match. It was against Cash Wheeler. Like, it's just the weirdest booking decisions when it comes to what to do with people that are a team or friends or aligned with each other. Nick Wayne, despite what AEW thinks internally or the most hardcore fans think, he's not yet established. You're just doing that. So when you put him in that spot, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure.
But you know what? Right now, I'm thinking Shad Khan has to be seeing these numbers and hearing about these accusations and firings and goozlings being thrown about and bandied about and thinking, I need a drink.
You talking about the Jaguars or AEW?
Well, either one.
Huh.
Whether it's the football or the wrestling, something is going to drive him to drink. Probably his chauffeur in his limousine. But if Shad Khan's drinking, all the rest of us need to be drinking too. Well, and folks,
well, hold on. We don't know that he's drinking. We got to make sure we stipulate that. We don't know anything about his personal habits.
I don't think a human being can't live without drinking some type of liquid for sustenance. So he's drinking. We know he's drinking. Well, question is, what's he drinking? I'll tell you what he ought to be drinking. Fine wines from First Leaf. That's what he ought to be drinking. Because the summer is almost over, but now we're going to be doing the barbecues in the fall and the family vacations and camping trips and things like that. If you're going to be around your family, you need some wine, folks. And I'll tell you what, we got our box of First Leaf. Stace, of course, is the resident wine expert. She picked everything out. And I got to tell you, by the time she finished picking out this whole case of wine and then drinking them one after the other, she was up on the roof in a ballet skirt doing a pirouette with Harley Quinn on her head. Now, you will love the wines. What now?
You will love the wines in a responsible and traditional manner. Now, I have not heard any other tales of this, so I think this may be a hyperbolic tale. There were no dances on the roof.
No, she wasn't wearing the hyperbolic tail. We got that for the Halloween costume. But to get started with First Leaf, folks, because it's a monthly wine type delivery of things. And to get started, all you got to do is answer some quick questions about your likes and dislikes right on their website. And for example, they'll ask you things about what you like to eat and drink and what your social security number is, what your parents' names were, and different passcodes that you might have. And then their expert team will select a customized assortment of world-class wines based on your preference. And your personalized wine shipments are delivered right to your door or potentially your window, whichever orifice of your home that you would like to.
Your door, your front door.
Let's say the door is stuck or the door's locked and you need a drink bad. Just set it outside the window. I'll get it.
That's not the way it happens. Wherever your mailbox be, that's where you will find the nice box with all this custom wine.
My mailbox is on the street, but they brought my box of wine all the way to the house because you don't want to leave a box of wine sitting on the street. it'll go bad.
Right.
So they'll bring it right to you.
They'll bring it to your house. They're not going to just walk around your house and bring it to a window that you're waiting at.
Well, why not? If you're waving out the window going, hey, bring it over here, they can just hand it right through to you.
I guess technically if you're there waving, you stick your head out the window, hey, I'm over here. They could just get you in a box that way, but...
It might be that I'm saving them a little bit of a walk. All the way to the front door when there's a perfectly good window. Anyway, folks, they're delivered to you so you can kick back and enjoy bottles that you'll love all summer long. As a matter of fact, you'll love the wine inside them as well as the collector's bottles. And they're all priced lower than what you'd pay at a wine store, otherwise known as a liquor store. Plus, every selection is backed by First Leaf's 100% satisfaction guarantee, which is that you'll be 100% satisfied.
Satisfied. They guarantee
that.
That's right.
That's pretty much it right there.
That's it.
There's nothing you can do about it if you're not. Try to fucking complain with these people and see how far you get, but you won't be complaining because you're going to be drunk off your ass. You're
going to be happy. You're going to be happy.
You're going to be happy and peppy and bursting with love. With First Leaf, just right now. Do this. What are you laughing about? Do this before you forget about it. Go to try, T-R-Y, First Leaf, as in the first leaf. It's about to come down because it's almost fall. Tryfirstleaf.com/JCE to sign up. You're going to get your first 6 hand-curated bottles of wine for just $44.95. Now, rounding that off to $45 and figuring that there's 6 of them and doing the 1 goes into 2 and the 2 goes into 4. Well, that's nigh on to less than $8 a bottle. Tryfirstleaf.com/JCE. TRYFIRSTLEAF.com/JCE. To get your first 6 bottles. JCE. Tryfirstleaf.com/JCE is what I'm trying to say. Try them and like them.
We've been trying them all show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, that's the problem here.
Well, what are we going to do to solve this problem?
Is this my program
this is
or your program? Shit, well, what are you doing on your programs this week?
Oh, man, you know what? I don't even know what day this is, and there's been so much going on. Go through the archives of everything. Of course, on Twitter at Superpodcast or on Facebook at facebook.com/Arcadian Vanguard. And the wrestling news every single day. Get the wrestling news right to you, your free daily wrestling newscast. Find out everything that is happening in the world of wrestling for free directly from thewrestlingnews.com or wherever you find your favorite podcast. Look for Arcadian Vanguard's The Wrestling News. Of course, check out Shut Up and Wrestle with Brian Solomon, SUAWpod.com or wherever you find your favorite podcast. And Stick to Wrestling with John McAdam, McAdamPod.com. Once again, wherever you find your favorite podcasts and all the other fine shows. And of course, the 605 Super Podcast, The Mothership! Go through the archive at 605pod.com, available wherever you find your favorite podcasts. The Mothership.